welcome to the Speeding Bulletin. My name is Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com. This is all the Superman related news that happened during the week May 23rd to May 29th, 2008. In movie news, znews.com reports that Bryan Singer may have offered Indian actress Priyanka Chopra a role in the sequel to Superman Returns. Supposedly they've been looking for someone to play the role of an Indian scientist and were impressed with Priyanka. Now this is just a rumour at this point in time, so obviously take this with a grain of salt. Alexander Courage, the composer who adapted the John Williams cues and composed original material for Superman 4: The Quest for Peace, died on May 15th, 2008 at age 88. He had been in declining health since 2005. Our condolences go out to his family and friends. With Smallville Season 7 now behind us, there's no TV news for this week's Speeding Bulletin, except to note that Warner Home Video sent out an official press release for the upcoming Smallville The Complete 7th Season on DVD and Blu-ray disc, which is set to hit stores on September 9th. The interesting bonus feature that caught my attention was the roundtable discussion between four Jimmy Olsens: Aaron Ashmore, Sam Huntington, Mark McClure, and Jack Larson. ComicBookResources.com posted a two-part interview with writer James Robinson to talk about his plans for Superman, Justice League and Supergirl with writer Jeff Johns through to the end of 2010. Some interesting stuff in that interview, so be sure and check it out. Superman homepage Ask Matt fan forum has been updated this week. Matt Idelson, who's DC Comics editor of the Superman comic books, has answered the latest batch of questions put to him by fellow Superman fans. Come by the website now and see what he had to say. Superman comic books we reviewed this week were Superman Batman number 48, which was reviewed by Neal Bailey, who rated it a 2 out of 5, saying, "I felt nothing for any of these characters, even Superman and Batman." Michael also reviewed Justice League of America number 21, saying, "This wasn't a bad issue, I just want the book to start being its own entity again," and he gave it a 3 out of 5. Justice Society of America number 15 was reviewed by Neal Bailey, who gave it a 5 out of 5, saying, "This issue is almost a pure brawl, and as such it works very well when you read through it." Neal also reviewed Tangent Superman's Reign number 3, giving it a 4 out of 5, stating, "Still interesting and still a strong story." Adam DeChannel reviewed Super Friends number 3, which he rated a 3 out of 5, saying, "A unique twist on the 70s gimmick of rubber mask swapping." While James Lance continued looking back in time this week, reviewing Superman 332 from February 1979, which featured a story titled The Eternity Cage, which James rated a 3 out of 5. Superman comics shipping this week from May 29th, a day later than usual due to the Memorial Day holiday weekend in America, include Action Comics 865, All-Star Superman number 11, Final Crisis number 1, which has an alternate cover as well, DC Universe 0 second printing, Countdown to Final Crisis Volume 1 trade paperback, Justice Volume 1 trade paperback, and Superman World of Krypton trade paperback. Superman homepage reviewer James Lance continues reviewing story arcs from the 1940s Superman radio series. This week he reviewed the Is There Another Superman story, which sees Batman and Robin attempting to help Superman discover if there's another Kryptonian on Earth, or if Superman is the perpetrator of criminal activities while in a fugue state. In more of our retro reviews, Jeffrey Taylor continues reviewing episodes from the Superman animated series, reviewing the Bizarro episode from Season 2 titled Identity Crisis, and he gave it a 5 out of 5 rating. While Scotty V continues reviewing episodes from the Superboy TV series, this week he looked at the Season 1 episode titled Revenge of the Alien Part 1, which he rated a 3 out of 5. Episode 41 of Radio KAL, the monthly podcast of the Superman homepage, was released this week. In this month's show, Neal and I discussed the conclusion to the Last Son comic book saga, the future of Superman comic books, Smallville Season 7, new characters in Season 8, the Superman celebration in Metropolis, Illinois, and much more. Be sure also to check out Chapter 41 of The Last Son of Krypton audio drama and Chapter 13 of The Lost Daughter of Krypton audio drama, released by Pendant Audio this week. And that's the Speeding Bulletin for the week May 23rd to May 29th. I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com.
Today's Bailey Planet is about a sad situation that I had a couple of days ago where I was talking to a kid and I asked him who was stronger, Spider-Man or Superman. They said Spider-Man. And no, it wasn't my curly-haired looking manservant. It was just this little kid, you know, he saw all the movies, you know. Spider-Man's had 3 movies. One of them kind of sucked, but the thing is, he's out there and he's prominent and they're pushing him. And all the Marvel heroes are getting pushed. The Marvel heroes have movie after movie after movie except Captain America. Everybody's becoming a Spider-Man fan and Superman is the alpha and omega superhero. So why isn't Superman the primary hero? Why isn't every kid saying, I want to be Superman like they used to? I mean, I used to, and every kid I knew did until 95, 99. You know, as long as the movies could stay in the public consciousness as much. Now it's more like 30, 40-year-old guys who were around when the movie was very important when they were young. And, you know, the new converts from Superman Returns, if you will. But Superman Returns was not the phenomenon that the Spider-Man movies were, even though it's successful. I'm not saying it's unsuccessful. But kids know Spider-Man more now. That's sad. Movie people, get off your butts and make more Superman movies, or we will destroy you.